If your burgers are pale, watery, and never taste like a burger place, the problem usually is not the meat. It is the pan and the heat. This is the difference between non-stick and stainless steel. Same beef, same seasoning, completely different results. In this video, I'm showing you my smash burger and thick burger method, so you can nail them both every time. Let's start with the smash burger, because it's the fastest way to get that deep crust and real burger flavor. There are 3 things that make it or break it: a stainless steel pan, high heat, and 1 firm smash. Before the meat touches the pan, start with the right beef. For burgers, I like an 80-20 ratio. Enough fat to stay juicy and it browns properly. Now, form the meat into loose balls. Don't compress it like a meatball, just roll it until it holds together. For one burger, I usually do 2 smaller balls so you get more crust and better cheese coverage. Next, preheat your stainless steel pan. No oil yet. Let it get properly hot. A quick way to check is the Leidenfrost effect. Add a tiny drop of water. If it skitters and dances across the surface, you're in the right zone. Now add a small amount of oil, just a thin layer. Place the beef ball onto the pan and move fast. Take a piece of parchment paper, lay it directly on top of meat, and then press firmly with something heavy. 1 strong smash to get the full contact with the pan. Only after you smash, that's when you add salt. Now let it cook without touching it for about 60 seconds. Do not press it again and don't try to move it early. After around a minute, it should release easily and you can flip it. At this point, you should see a proper brown crust. That's the whole goal here. Right after the flip, I add 2 slices of American cheese. Then cover the pan for a few seconds. The trapped heat melts the cheese without overcooking the patty. Once the cheese is melted, pull the patty out. If you're doing 2 patties, repeat the exact same process for the second ball. Same heat, same smash, same timing. If your pan is running a little hotter on the second one, just lower the heat slightly, but keep it hot enough to keep that strong sear. Now while the patties rest for a moment, let's talk buns. I toast my buns in a clean pan, not the same pan I cook the burgers in. I know some people love to toast in the burger fat, but I prefer keeping the bun flavor clean. It gives you a better contrast between the beef and the bread, and the bun stays light instead of tasting greasy. For buns, I prefer brioche. It's soft, it's slightly sweet, and it has that rich buttery flavor that balances the salty beef and the American cheese really well. Brioche also compresses nicely when you bite, so the burger feels tight and controlled instead of messy and sliding apart. I dry toast them cut side down until they're lightly golden. You don't need to overdo it. You just want warmth, a little structure, and a bit of texture. Now, sauce. Today, I'm keeping it super simple. 2 ingredients: mayo and this pickle relish that I'm completely addicted to. That's it. Creamy, salty, sweet, tangy, and it just works with burgers. I'll show you more of my favorite sauces in the next videos, so subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Now, toppings. I like my burgers simple. I use pickles, the sweeter kind. I like that sweet and tangy bite with beef and cheese. And I use Iceberg lettuce, sliced into thin strips. Iceberg is perfect here because it stays fresh and crunchy, and it adds texture without overpowering the burger. Now I build the smash burger. Bottom bun first, then sauce. Then both smash patties right on top. Then the sweet pickles. Then the Iceberg lettuce strips. And then the top bun, with sauce on the cut side as well. Now look at this cross section. This is what you want to see. Thin patties, a proper browned crust, melted cheese, and a bun that holds everything together. It's not tall, but it's packed with flavor. Alright, taste test. What I love about a smash burger is how intense the flavor is. Because the patties are thin, you get more browned surface in every bite. And that crust gives you that deep, almost caramelized beef flavor that tastes like a burger place. The American cheese melts into the meat and makes the whole bite feel creamy and classic. Then, the toppings do their job. Sweet pickles cut through the richness. Iceberg keeps it fresh and crunchy, and that mayo plus relish sauce ties everything together with that tangy, slightly sweet finish. Now let's go to the thick burger. The idea is very similar, but the goal is different. The thick burger is more of a classic restaurant bite. It's 1 bigger patty, more substantial, and it feels like a full meal. For the thick burger, I use the same amount of beef as I would for 2 smash patties. So it's basically the same portion, just formed into 1 thicker patty. I shape it slightly larger than the bun because it tightens up a bit as it cooks, and I want the finished burger to match the bun nicely. I cook it in the same stainless steel pan, and I keep it super simple. Just salt, no dimples. Same idea as before. Get the pan properly hot, add a thin layer of oil, then place the patty down and leave it alone. Stainless steel will grab the meat at first, and that's fine. When it's ready, it releases, and that's when you flip. Let the second side sear as well. Don't slide it around. Don't rush it. You're building that same deep browned crust, just on a thicker patty. When it's close to done, I add 2 slices of American cheese again and cover briefly. so it melts fast. Now I build the thick burger the exact same way. Bottom bun, sauce, thick patty, sweet pickles, iceberg strips, and the top bun with sauce. Now look at the cross section on this one. This is the thick burger vibe. One big patty, proper crust, and a bigger, juicier bite. Alright, taste test. This one feels more like a classic restaurant burger. You still get that deep crust flavor from the stainless steel pan, but the bite is fuller and more satisfying because it's one thick piece of beef. It's a different experience from the smashburger. Less sharp and intense, more rich and substantial. Same toppings, same sauce, and they work for the same reason. Sweet pickles to cut richness, iceberg for crunch and freshness, and that mayo relish sauce for creamy tang. So which one should you make? If you want maximum crust flavor and the quickest method, smashburger is the move. If you want a bigger, classic restaurant bite, the thick burger is the move.